洪拳拔掌如猛虎，風魔左掌腳游龍。
The Wong Sheung Kung Fu Club was established in 1974 in Victoria, BC, on the land and territory of the Lekwungen people by the late Grandmaster Wong Sifu, or Master or Grandmaster Wong Sheung. Master Wong Sheung was born on May 10th, 1924 in the Toisan area of Guangdong province. He was one of 7 children, and at the age of 8, he started learning Kung Fu from his father. And at the age of 14, he had actually moved down to Hong Kong and started his own Kung Fu club at the tender age of 15. In 1974, Master Wong Sheung had immigrated to Canada with his wife Anne, with the advice from his daughter who was already here. He brought along with him his 3 sons, Edmond Wong, who is the current Sifu or master of the Wong Sheung Kung Fu Club, also known as the Zhengmunyan, or the keeper of the style, and his 2 other sons, Stephen and Anthony. In 1996, Master Wong Sheung was bestowed with the Honorary Citizen of Victoria. This program was established in 1970 to praise the local citizens of Victoria and I guess their outstanding participation into being what a true Victorian represents. In December of 2001, we lost our Grandmaster, or Wong Sifu, and at that point, Master Edmond Wong had stepped up to become the Sifu of our Kung Fu Club. With the assistance of Terry Lee, our chief instructor, and many other senior instructors that we've had from many years of training, they've continued with the style of hungfut to carry on what Master Wong Sheung had started here in Victoria, BC. Sifu Edmond Wong was born in Hong Kong, and he started learning Kung Fu at the age of 10. He had originally started learning Hung Gar, which is made famous by people such as Wong Fei Hong. He had learned Hung Fut from his father, Master Wong Sheung, but when he immigrated to Canada at the age of 21, that's when he dedicated all of his martial arts knowledge to the art of Hung Fut. Now, Hung Fut is a style, it's a conglomerate or a mixture of styles. One half Hung Gar, and the other half is Fut Gar or Fut Ga, which is, so Hung Gar is the Hung family style, and Fut Gar means the Buddhist teaching. So it's a combination of more of a hard and a soft style, which combines the Hung Gar and the Buddhist teachings. Our club is very traditional in the manner of speaking that we only carry 2 colors of sashes, red and black. So unlike other competitive schools where they have ranking systems, so you have a white, yellow, red, brown, blue, purple, or black belt, we stick to the red and the black. You are given a red sash at the beginning of your training. You may have that for 5, 10, 50 years. It is only when you're honored with having a black sash, it just means that the chief instructor or the Sifu believes that you can carry on and help spread the word or spread the style of the club, and that you're honored with this black sash, saying that you can go out and establish your own school. Hung Fut is a left-handed style. So all of our opening moves are based on using the left hand. So even in our salute, you can see right here, you have the right hand in the fist, but the left hand is the Buddha's palm. Now, with the Hung Fut style, we have a very famous form. It's called a left-handed staff, 左手棍, because what happens is, with a lot of styles, they use the right hand and strike with the right side. But in 左手棍, or the left-handed staff, everything is committed to and started with the left side. Master Wong Sheung was a very respected individual in our community. Even having taught maybe hundreds of thousands of students since 1974, we knew that if we could, having a celebration of a Chinese New Year or a certain lion dance performance, we could pick up the phone and call up these past students, and they were bound to show up. It was out of respect for Sifu and his, I guess, for his legacy now. And now if Edmond picks up his phone or any of us to call up any past students, we know everybody will show up. And that is due to the honor and respect that Master Wong Sheung had. Here at the Wong Sheung Kung Fu Club, we've always run by one motto, which is everyone is welcome. We don't have separate classes for a women's class, a seniors class, a juniors class. Everybody does classes at the same time. Regardless of skill level, everybody is taught the basics, and it's just like a house. Your foundation has to be steady and sturdy in order to build up. So that's why everybody does in our class, the first hour is all fundamentals and everybody does it at the same time. Now, we reinstated a children's class after decades of not having one because we thought that we need to have a succession plan and somewhat of a growth of our club. We know that MMA is very popular and, jiu-jitsu, but sometimes thinking back that traditional Kung Fu, the word Kung Fu means hard work, and you get exactly what you put into it. So if everybody puts in hard work, it's not just a lesson of martial arts, but it's a life lesson of doing what you need to do, the hard work, and later on, you'll have some achievements out of it. At the Wong Sheung Kung Fu Club, we do something that's very unique for Victoria. We perform the traditional Southern Lion Dance. Now, we performed the lion dance for many dignitaries and for special occasions over the past years, such as Queen Elizabeth's arrival with Prince Philip. We were able to greet her at the gates of Harmonious Interest in Chinatown. Also, past Governor General Michael Jean, many lieutenant governors, especially David Lam, one of the first Chinese lieutenant governors. We welcomed the Chinese frigates from the Chinese Navy from Qingdao at the CFB Esquimalt, along with lion dancing at the base. We've been able to use the lion dance as a fundraising medium for many things, such as the Gates of Harmonious Interest here in Victoria, also earthquake and flood relief in China after natural disasters. We've used the lion dance funds that we've collected and sent the money overseas to ensure that they can help rebuild. The lion dance is usually performed by more senior students or students that have excelled in the fundamentals. The reason why is the stance work and the footwork of a lion dancer is extremely important. Because of the weight of the actual lions, if you try to move the lion and you don't have a strong base, you will sway and the lion will look somewhat weak. The main point of the lion dance is show fierceness and strength in the lion dancers. Back in the past, the skill of a Kung Fu club was determined not only by its martial artists, but the skill of the lion dancers. Back in the day, you would see two lion clubs meet and they would fight, but they wouldn't fight by fists. You have to use a lion as a weapon, but still maintaining the dance look of the lion without losing form. Traditionally, the lion dance, the characters of the lion, you'll see different colored lions, but there were three main types of lions that were made. And these colors of the lions were based off of the story of the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, where three generals got together as blood brothers to help and fight together. The first one was Lao Bei, so General Lao. He had the white whiskers, so the white eyebrows, white beard with a yellow face and a rainbow colored body. He was the eldest of the three generals, or the three brothers, and he was more of a tactician. He was the smarter one out of the bunch. The second brother was Guan Yi, or General Quan, which you'll usually see at Chinese restaurants. He is the black-bearded, red-faced deity that's on an altar, holding what we call the General Quan sword, which is a staff with a big blade on it. He was a great general. He has been said to take on many men on his horse with his Quan's staff sword. And he's represented by red face, black eyebrows, black beard, and a red and black body. The third lion would be General Zheng or Chang Fei. His color pattern is green face with a black background. And what's really famous for him is he had black eyebrows, black beard, and black mustache. However, his bristles on his line are usually shorter than the other two. His body is either black as a main color, can be accented with either green or white. Now, legend has it that Zhang Fei was a great fighter. He was able to take down 100 men in one battle. However, he had a temper and he liked to drink. The Wong Sheung Kung Fu Club participates in many community events, such as the Island Farms Victoria Day Parade, an annual event, the CCBA, Chinese Consolidated Benevolent Association Chinese New Year Parade. We've done events such as Folk Fest, the Dragon Boat Festival. We've done performances at care homes. Part of it is just not, like we said, our motto is we welcome everybody. And so we want to welcome everybody in learning our culture and spreading joy and seeing happiness on their faces when they see the lion dance, when they see our martial artists doing their kung fu with or without weapons or even just empty hands. We just like to ensure everybody gets the entertainment and, again, spreading the culture. What's a big part of the Chinese lion dance is the music accompaniment. Now, a lot of people think the lion dance is the main show and the drumming, the gong, and the cymbal are just the side, but it's actually not. The drum that's being played is technically the heartbeat of the lion. The drum shall never stop, because if it does, it means that the lion doesn't have a heartbeat. So within the instruments of lion dance, we have three main items. We have the drum, which is made of wood and hand-pulled cowhide. Second one is a hand-hammered copper gong, and then copper cymbals. Now, with the three of them playing a very distinct beat, being the cymbals and gong actually don't follow the same rhythm or beat. They go on their own offbeats, and then the drum, they get together and meld and create what I call harmony and music to my ears.